Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live. At Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Little Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready condition, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden & Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Here At Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on winterwarriorslive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest edition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Well, welcome back to Leahy Bowl on this beautiful Monday evening.
It's cold, Doug.
Jody says it's cold. I say it's beautiful.
First time this year.
I kind of like it cold. Anyway, we're about to start game number 2 of the evening. This will feature the Winter Teeners versus the Colome Teeners. Quickly go through the starting lineups. Defensively, Winter Colome's going to have Caleb Brozick on the mound doing the pitching. Jaden Schroeder will be behind the plate catching. Trevor Saxon's playing first. Luke Engels playing second. Jordan Turgeon playing third, and Riley Frazier will be the shortstop. Chris Nelson's out in left field. Cameron Biggins is in center, and Ryan Sherman will be playing right field. Winter is coached by Jonathan Hansen. Offensively, Colome will be going through their order like this. Kelly O'Brien will lead things off, and he'll be playing catcher tonight. Drew Demers is going to be on the mound doing the pitching. He'll be batting second. Batting third will be Jackson Kinzer playing shortstop. Batting in the cleanup spot is Holden Tiemann. Holden will be playing first base. Colin Stenson will be batting fifth and playing third. Isaac Curtan batting sixth and playing second base. Leighton Tiemann will be batting seventh, playing right field. Andrew Lapreth will be in center field, batting eighth, and Kelvin Ringenshield will be batting ninth and playing left field. Colome is coached by Vince Tiemann. Umpires in this game, we have Kelly Miners behind the plate and Greg Warren out on the bases.
First pitch is low and away for ball one. Kelly right on top of that plate.
That one will miss outside for ball 2. That one's hit hard over at the Colome dugout. I don't know if that hit anybody or not, but that was a rocket just hit into the Colome dugout. That'll make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Doesn't look like anybody's hurt over there, so I think we're okay to proceed.
Drew did a nice job sidestepping that one.
You remember when that happened Saturday, Jody, in the amateur game? One went into the dugout.
Yeah.
My son Trent was sitting in there. He says, we were watching the game Sunday, and he says, yeah, that missed my head by 6 inches.
Really?
Well, we have a 2-2 count on Kelly O'Brien here to start off the game. That one just missed high, so that'll bring the count full on O'Brien. That had to be a tough one to lay off. It looked like it was very close to the strike zone with a 2-strike count. Well, that'll miss low. O'Brien will draw the walk and move down to first to start off the game. And the batter will now be Drew Demers. Again, Drew will be doing the pitching for Colome tonight.
I don't think you're going to see Kelly waste much time. I think he's going to be off.
He's got a big lead over there. There's no doubt what he's thinking about. Throw over is not in time. O'Brien again with a big lead. We'll see if he's going here. Not going on the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike.
Caleb's been working on that move to first.
You know, Drew had that that outside fastball that he really likes to hit there and take opposite field.
Yeah, he does.
I wonder if a sign wasn't missed there. Kelly O'Brien is going on that one, but it'll be fouled off down the third base line, so he'll have to move back to first, and the count on Demers will be no balls, 2 strikes. So we'll see if O'Brien takes off again here on a no ball, 2-strike count to Drew Demers. Throw over not in time.
That's all right, though. I like you're starting to see these pitchers for the first time ever actually make the throw to first. They used to just step back.
You have to absolutely keep that runner honest, and that's the only way you can do it. O'Brien again with a huge lead over at first right now. And there he goes. That one's going to be skied into center field. Biggins is going to park under it, and he'll make the catch. We'll see if we can get him doubled off at first. O'Brien gets back safe. Oh, the ball's going to skip away, but Saxon's able to get it in time where O'Brien can't advance. So Demers is retired for out number 1, and the batter will now be shortstop Jackson Kinzer.
I'm all over the place. We're still in the top of the first.
That one there looked like Cameron Biggins tried to make the long throw. Look to me, Jody, if we hit that cutoff man, we might have had a shot at getting him doubled off. Well, bunt attempt will go right back to Caleb Brozick, and he'll throw over to Saxon at first. So sacrifice bunt will move the runner to second, but now there are 2 outs. And Jody, you know my feelings about the sacrifice bunt with an out on the board. I'm never a big fan of that one. So now Colome with 2 outs, sitting here with Holden Tiemann coming to the bat.
I want to go back to that little dialogue about Cameron. In his defense, he did, with that strong throw, looked like he had tried to hit his cutoff Luke Engel, who could have cut it.
Might be that Luke was called off on it. That's a good point, Jody.
Or that the sun, because he was out in left center, maybe that sun.
You know, I always forget about that when we return.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 844
before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Back at Leahy Bowl, this is Jody Brozick and Doug Sherman bringing you tonight's coverage of teener baseball. After one half inning, it is scoreless. We are knotted at 0.
Winner will be sent into the plate. Cameron Biggins to lead things off here momentarily. Jody, while we got a second here, I want to mention Teeners will be starting their region tourney this July 31st. They will play. Winner will be the host site of that tourney. Pitch to Biggins is up high for ball one. Again, on July 31st, Winner will be hosting the region tourney.
Right.
Go ahead, Jody.
No, I was just going to say it's a 4-team tournament. You have Winner in it, Mission. You'll have Lee Deadwood and Wagner.
Game number 1 at 12:30 that afternoon will feature Mission and Winner. Game number 2 at approximately 3 p.m. will be Lee Deadwood and Wagner. And then, of course, from there, it'll depend on who wins and who loses. It's a double elimination tournament, but looks to be an exciting regional. Again, Winner with the chance to host it. Biggins skies one over on the right field side. Tieman's going to park under it, and he will make the catch, and that will retire Biggins for out number 1.
That was all of 80 feet in the air, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was almost a major league foul ball. That was hit very high into the air. Well, Caleb Brozick doing the pitching for Winter tonight will come in with 1 out now. While we're talking region tourneys, also want to mention July 18th, just this weekend, the junior teeners will begin their tournament. Of course, Winter is the host team in this year's state tourney, so they've already qualified, but for seeding purposes, will play the region. Winter will play against Lee Deadwood, who is the host of that region. Caleb will hit one in the left field. That'll be caught out there, so he will be retired for out number 2. Nice catch made by Kelvin Ringing-Schild out there. The Winter batter is now our shortstop, Riley Frazier. So in the junior teener regional, it's a 4-team double elimination regional. Winner will be facing Lee Deadwood at 1:30 Mountain Time this July 18th. Prior to that, Spearfish and Mission will face one another. Well, that one's hit deep into left field. Frazier's going to get extra bases. So Frazier will pick up a 2-out stand-up double here. We'll see if Winter can capitalize on that with 2 outs. The batter will now be Trevor Saction.
Just quick hands there by
Riley Frazier.
Riley, drawing a blank as I'm spinning here. He just slapped that, and it was a rocket down that third base line.
Riley's a great contact hitter, very quick hands, very tough to strike out. You just wish you could have a couple guys on base when you hit one like that. So Winter with an opportunity here with a runner in scoring position now and 2 outs. And the batter again is our first baseman, Trevor Saction.
Drew looking up in the stands like he's taking signs from his dad up in the stand. No, he's home.
You know, Jody, last time we faced Drew this year, I think it was the opening night for the Teeners. We had a rough night that night, and I believe we got no hit by Drew, so there will not be a no-hitter tonight. Riley Frazier with the double. Breaking ball's in there for a called strike 2.
It's hard not to forget that 17-1 drubbing in 2 innings.
Yeah, and you just got to point out, how far Winter's come
Right.
since that
No,
night.
it's a great measuring stick, as
It
you're
is.
alluding to.
Another one driven hard in the center field. That's going to fall in there for a base hit. Frazier's going to round third. He will come in to score. So Soction will pick up an RBI with a base hit up the middle, and Frazier comes in to score. So now with 2 outs and a runner already in, Jordan Turgeon will be coming to the plate, playing third base tonight for Winter.
Again, that was just beautiful 2-strike hit in there by Mr. Soction.
Excuse me. Yeah, after being no hit on the first game of the year, Winter already with 2 hits and a run scored here in the first inning against Drew Demers. That one's in there for a called strike.
Jordan shaking his head. I'm not sure at what. That was a nice little breaking ball. Let her high.
Jordan will be followed by Luke Engel and Ryan Sherman, if Jordan can get on base. That one's cut on and missed for strike 2. So Jordan now in an 0-2 hole, going to have to see if he can battle here with 2 strikes. Maybe shorten up that swing and go into contact mode. He's caught looking. That'll be out number 3, and that will end the inning. But Winter does score 1 on 2 base hits, leaving 1 on base. So we have 1 inning in the books. Winter leads by a score of 1-0. When we return for the top of the second, Colome will be sending up Colin Stenson, Isaac Corton, and Leighton Tiemann.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the top half of the second inning. Winter leads this one by a score of 1-0 here early in the ballgame. Colin Stenson has stepped in. He'll face the first pitch from Caleb Rosick. It'll be down low for ball 1.
The long shadows starting to stretch across Leahy Bowl. Leahy Bowl. Leahy.
I'll leave that argument up to you and Troy.
Yeah.
Colin Stenson will move to 2 balls, no strikes.
That was a nice looking pitch. Just missed on that inside corner.
That one will be dribbled, and that'll stay foul. So the count of 1 moved to 2-1 now on Stenson. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll even the count at 2-2. Caleb wasting no time. He's in the windup. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball will just miss up high, and that'll bring the count full.
Go back with the fastball. 2-2. Don't mess around with the curve. Outs are precious for your team. That's why.
Fastball a miss down low. Stenson will draw the leadoff walk and move down to first. So that'll bring to the plate Isaac Corton. Isaac playing second base for Colome tonight. Runner Stenson with a modest lead. Doesn't look like he's really thinking of going over there. Pitch is in there for a called strike. That's going to be skied out in the center field, and Cameron Biggins will park under it. He'll make the catch.
Wanted to make a throw, too.
And, you know, Stenson was about halfway down the line on a very short fly ball to center field. That I'd have been tempted as well.
Really?
But you also run the risk of a bad throw and allowing him to get in a scoring position. So probably wise move not to throw it. Anyway, with one out now and a runner on first, the batter is Leighton Tiemann. That one a miss outside for ball one. Leighton's playing right field for Colome this evening.
Oops.
Good block there by Jaden Schroeder. Count will move to 2-0 now.
Number 8 batter? No, number 7.
7.
This is your opportunity facing that 7, 8, 9 batter to get out of this inning before you face the beast, which is the top of the order.
Yeah, you don't want to allow this part of the order to get on base before they come to bat. Ball will be grounded over to Engel. He's going to flip to Frazier for one. Be no throw going to first. So, we have a call of interference ruled on the field by umpire Greg Warren. So that will end the inning with a double play due to the interference call. And we now have 1.5 in the books, and we're heading to the bottom of the second. Winner will send up Luke Engel, Ryan Sherman, and Chris Nelson when we return.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
Well, welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom of the second. Winter leads this one by a score of 1-0. Luke Engel will lead things off for Winter, followed by Ryan Sherman and Chris Nelson. First pitch is outside for ball one. Last inning ended on somewhat of a controversial call, but I think the proper call. The runner, Colin Stenson, went in standing up, kind of trying to
block the
throw to go into first and break up the double play. And you simply cannot do that. You have to go in sliding on that. And umpire Greg Warren called him for interference. And
you know what Rick Gold used to do to guys if they didn't go in sliding?
I know what would happen in a major league game.
Yeah, that's what he did.
You'd get a baseball in the nose.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Pitch is cut on and missed, so that'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And funny thing is, as the levels go up, you're going to see that happen. So Mr. Stenson does need to learn to slide on that, or it's going to spell for a bad thing for him eventually. Pitch is swung on and missed, so Engel will be retired for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Ryan Sherman. Ryan will be followed by Chris Nelson and Jaden Schroeder should he reach.
The Shermanator. No, you're the Shermanator, so he's...
I'd much prefer you leave that title with Ryan. That's going to be grounded over to
That's
first
trouble.
base.
That's a base
And
hit.
mishandled there by the second baseman, and Ryan will reach safe. What's the official ruling on that one, Jody?
Error.
That's an E4 official ruling. So Ryan will reach safely on the error at second base. So now with 1 out, the batter will be the left fielder, Chris Nelson.
I don't know. He went a long ways. I might have scored that a base hit, but the official bookkeeper, quick to point out, scored as an error.
That'll miss outside for ball 1.
So, July 9th, Drew Demers pitched a heck of a game. That was a American Legion game. Winter Colome took on Martin. It was him versus Joe Maycock, or I can't remember Joe's last name. But Drew recorded 13 strikeouts. Joe Ashheim, I can't remember the name, recorded 10. Joe Maryville.
You know,
that was just a fun game.
That's what's neat about playing Colome at the teener level here. At one level up, and
teammates.
And in club ball, we're all teammates. So most of these kids here are good friends, playing one another, and just having a good time playing ball here on a Monday evening at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota.
The very next night, you're pitching against them. Split squad.
Yep, one night you're the opposing team, the next night you're teammates. That'll be swung on and missed, and Nelson will be retired for out number 2. So Jaden Schroeder will now be coming to the plate with 2 outs. Jaden doing the catching tonight for Winter. Sherman with a pretty conservative lead over there. Doesn't look like he's any threat to steal. Pitch just missed outside for ball 1. Holden Tiemann now not even holding the runner at first. It's in there for a called strike, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, wouldn't it be fun for Jaden to get into one here?
Well, you know, Jaden does have power. That's rather obvious when he connects. So I agree that would be a really good thing here. Jaden with the big cut. That'll be strike 2. Throw down the first, not in time. So counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not sure here why Colome's not holding the runner at first. Doesn't matter though. Schroeder swings and misses. That's strike number 3, and that will end the inning. So we have 2 in the books. Winter has a 1-0 lead as we're heading to the 3rd. Colome will be sending up Andrew Laprath, Kelvin Ringenshield, and Kelly O'Brien when we return.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden and Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one, so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl here, everybody. We're about to start the top half of the third inning. A couple of defensive changes for Winter. John Clute now playing right field. He'll go in the game for Ryan Sherman. And Will Schroeder now playing left field, entering the game for Chris Nelson. Andrew Laprath will lead things off for Colome, and he swings at the first pitch for strike one. Bunt attempt to go right back at Brozik. He fields it. He'll throw over to Sakshan at first, and that will retire Laprath for out number one. So that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Calvin Ringenshield, playing left field tonight for Colome.
Boy, you brought up a good point in between innings. If you can get through 8, 9, and get through that top of the order without any damage, you're setting yourself up for a pretty nice close here.
Yeah, in a 7-inning game, you know, get through these first 3. I think anything can happen.
With a lead, no less.
Well, key and critical here. You got an 0-2 count now in the number 9 hitter. Key and critical, you got to put him away here, Jody.
Yep.
One way or another.
If you want to be considered not a developing team, but a good team, when you got a batter down 0-2, don't mess around with the curveball. You go back and close it right there.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. It was the curveball. But with that, we'll have out number 2 of the inning and the top of the order now coming to bat, and Kelly O'Brien. You know, Caleb did his job there, though. He retired the 8 and 9 hitter, so nobody's on base with the top of the order coming up. Now you just, whether someone gets on or not, you just got to get it out here somehow, some way, and end the inning. That'll miss inside for ball 1. Another bunt attempt. Caleb will field it. He's going to flip it over to first. That will retire O'Brien, and that is going to end the inning. So we're going to head to the bottom of the third, and due up will be Cameron Biggins, Caleb Brozik, and Riley Frazier when we return.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Well, welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom of the third. Winter leads us one by a score of 1-0. Cameron Biggins will lead things off for Winter. Jody, I got to say, I'm kind of puzzled by the end of the top of the third there with that two-out bunt by Kelly O'Brien.
Right. I was also, and now we see Cameron Biggins here square around and pulls it back. It's still a strike, but everybody's playing small ball already.
Well, Cameron quickly down in an 0-2 hole here. That'll be fouled back, so the count will remain 0-2. Yeah, Colome with 2 outs last inning recorded by attempted bunts. Winter doing a great job defensively to field them both.
Good job by Trevor Soxton, though. Neither one of the throws was directly on line. He had to adjust into foul territory. Made the play on both of them.
Made a good catch and made the play. That'll be hit down to the shortstop. He'll field it.
Oh, he's
throw
got
to
a
first,
cannon.
and that'll be out number 1 as Biggins is retired on the throw from
Jackson Kinzer. He's got a nice arm.
As we well know from club ball.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb Brozick doing pitching for Winter tonight. 3 solid innings on the mound. Be coming in now to bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Caleb flew out to left field in his first at bat.
Yep.
Breaking ball miss outside, and that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Frazier and Trevor Soxton, next 2 batters in line for Winter. That's going to be flied over on the right field side. Looks like Tieman's going to make the catch. That'll retire Caleb for out number 2. So now with 2 outs, we'll have Riley Frazier coming to the plate. Riley with that big double in the first inning, scored the only run of the ball game on the RBI single by Soxton. All of that occurred with 2 outs, so we'll see if Winter can repeat a little history here and get some 2-out action. That'll miss down low for ball 1.
It does repeat itself occasionally. History.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we don't learn from our mistakes. I'm talking about mankind in general.
Yeah.
Well, we have a 1-1 count now on Frazier. That'll be fouled out of play, making the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, this game's been flying along. If you think about it, what was the official first pitch?
I think we started at about 8:05, if I remember right, Jody. That's going to be grounded down to third, fielded, and throw is in time.
Just in time.
Riley will be retired for out number 3. So Winter goes down in order in the third. So it leaves our score at 1-0 as we head into the fourth. For Colome in the fourth, Drew Demers, Jackson Kinzer, and Holden Tiemann will be coming to the plate when we return.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back here to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the top of the fourth. Drew Demers will lead things off here for Colome. Colome trailing by a score of 1-0. Pitch will be outside and low for ball one.
One's going to stay inside.
Got a miss inside for ball two. Yeah, I can't say enough, Jody, how much this Winter team has improved. Earlier this year with these same two teams, basically the same lineups, Drew Demers pitching. At this point, the ball game was already over and Winter had lost by a score of 17-1. Tonight, we're leading by a score of 1-0 here in the fourth. Jody's knocking on wood. Count on Demers is 2 balls, 1 strike. That one will bounce short for ball 3. So a 3-1 count now in Demers, the leadoff hitter for Colome this inning.
Just outside.
That's going to miss outside, and Demers will draw the walk to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up Jackson Kinzer. Kinzer laid down a sacrifice bunt in the first inning, so no official at-bats tonight.
I don't think you're going to see him do that here.
Demers with a big lead. I do think you're going to see an attempted stolen base here.
Or a throw-over.
Throw-over is high, so one will not be in time. You know, he was kind of leaning there, Jody. So if we'd have had that throw a little lower to the ground, we might have had a chance there.
He needs to throw right back over again.
Demers is going, pitches outside. Throw will not be in time. He'll be in there safe at second with a stolen base.
That was close. That was very, very close.
That one was all about the jump he had. Great throw by Schroeder there. But Demers with the outstanding jump, he's going again. Winterhell has been picked off, and Demers is going to be out at third.
Oh my!
Great job by Caleb Brozick there. Be alert there and catch Drew Demers, getting a little bit too greedy. So that will be out number 1 of the inning.
I got to see it. I missed it completely. You got replay.
What I want to see in the replay is Caleb's move. Make sure he did not balk. Let's look here. He did not. Perfect move by Caleb.
Perfect timing.
Move. Anyway, the batter now, again, is Jackson Kinzer with a 2-0 count. That one's in there for a called strike, so a count now 2-1. Yeah, that was just a great play by Caleb. Very headsy. Drew's one of those players that, you got to be alert for just about anything. That's going to go foul. Now leaving the count for 2 balls, 2 strikes. But like I was saying, Drew Demers is a very headsy base runner, and you got to be alert for just about anything when Drew's on base. So might have been a case there where Caleb knows Drew well enough where he kind of knew to expect anything and was ready for it. That'll be flied into right field and going to drop in there for a base hit. So Kinzer will pick up a base hit now with 1 out. That'll bring to the plate Holden Tiemann, playing first base for Colome tonight.
First hit of the night.
Yes, Jody, looking here, that is the first Colome base hit of the night. Caleb doing an outstanding job so far for Winter on the mound.
Another big lead.
Very big lead by Jackson Kinzer. Caleb definitely needs to look over there and not be afraid to toss it over there with that kind of lead. Ooh, throw over is high, gets away from Sakshan. That's going to allow Kinzer to move down. Again, Kinzer with a huge lead there. We had our opportunity, I think, Jody. He was leaning.
Yeah, he was definitely leaning. Last couple times, Caleb's been high on his throws over to first base. Just needs to adjust.
Yeah, Kinzer had what I would call a pretty dangerous lead. The kind of lead that is going to get you picked off. That one's going to dribble through Luke Engel's legs, and that'll be an error, and it's going to allow a run to come in and score. So Colome will tie the ball game now. That will be an E4. So that's not an RBI. So Tiemann's safe on the air, and that'll bring to the plate Colin Stenson. Stenson walked in his only other at bat. So our game is now tied at 1. Again, we have 1 out, runner on first here in the top of the 4th.
Jaden.
That will be fouled back into the net for strike 1. Again, a big lead over there. Throw over not in time, gets away from Sakshan. Runner's not going to go.
I think that might have hit him. Coach Hansen's really been working with him on his throw over to first.
Yeah, I like the good aggressiveness by Caleb because those runners, you cannot allow them to take that kind of lead. You have to throw over there and keep them honest. Runner's going, and throw will not be in time. He'll be unsafe at second with a stolen base. Conan Stenson's now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Frazier make the grab. He's going to throw to first. That's going to retire Stenson for out number 2 of the inning. Tiemann will advance to third. But nice play by Frazier on a very hard hit ground ball. So now we have 2 outs, a runner on at third, and the batter will be Isaac Corton. Corton flew out to center in his first at bat.
Throw over to third there.
Throw's going to get away from Turgeon.
You got to know your strengths and weaknesses, and that is...
So Tiemann will come in to score. Well, that'll clear the bases. So Colome now with a 2-1 lead here of 2 outs. And again, the batter is Isaac Corton with an 0-0 count. That'll miss inside for ball 1.
No, I don't like that. You got a runner at third, 2 outs. Why aren't you in the full windup? Should not be pitching from the stretch.
Grounder's hit over to Sakshan. He'll field it himself, and he's going to make the putout unassisted to retire Corton. And that will end the inning. Colome does score 2, though, off a couple of walks and an error. So they now have a 2-1 lead on Winter as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Due up for Winter are Trevor Suction, Jordan Turgeon, and Luke Engel when we return.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom of the 4th here in this teener ball game. Very fast-paced game so far. Winner will be sending to the plate Trevor Suction, Jordan Turgeon, and Luke Engel. Drew Demers still on the mound for Colome. Drew now with a 2-1 lead in the ball game. First pitch will be fouled out of play for strike 1.
Jeez. Sounds like a herd of cattle just went by, Doug.
Everybody's after that $1 foul ball. Suction with an RBI single in the first. Now down in an 0-2 hole here in the 4th. Suction will pick up his second base hit of the night as he drives one out in the left field to start off the inning. Nice piece of hitting there on an 0-2 count. Picking on the high breaking ball and knocking that in the left field for a base hit. That'll bring up to the plate Jordan Turgeon. Turgeon struck out in his first at bat. That'll miss outside for ball 1.
Yeah, that sun is just nasty right now.
That'll be fouled out of play, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Avery got shown up by Jack Yeaman.
By who?
Jack Yeaman.
Nice crowd here tonight, so lots of competition on those $1 foul balls here at Leahy Bowl.
It's like chasing down 4 foul balls in other towns.
Turgeon now with a 1 ball, 2 strike count on him. That one catches the corner, so Turgeon will be caught looking for the second time of the game. That'll bring to the plate Luke Engel. Engel struck out in his first at bat in the second. Again, Colome kind of puzzling me here, Jody. They're opting not to hold the runner at first. Bunt attempt's going to be laid down. It's on the ground. Throw down to second. Will retire the runner Suction. So unable to execute on the sacrifice bunt. Engel will be safe on a fielder's choice putout. So now with 2 outs, the batter will be John Clute. Clute entered the game for Ryan Sherman in the second.
Just a little too much air on that bunt. That was the problem.
It's in there for a called strike. And, you know, Demers made it a great play on it to barehand it. Very headsy play, throw right down to second. That's cut on and missed for strike 2. So John quickly down in an 0-2 hole here. That'll be cut on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. So we're headed to the 5th, trailing by a score of 2-1. Colome will be sending Leighton Tiemann, Andrew Laprath, and Kelvin Ringenshield when we return.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're live and on the air in Winter Warriors Live with some teener action tonight. Winter trailing Colome by a score of 2-1. Colome will start things off here in the top of the 5th with Leighton Tiemann, Andrew Laprath, and Kelvin Ringenshield, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming to the plate. Caleb Brozig still on the mound doing the pitching for Winter. Caleb right now with a 1-hitter on the night, doing a great job on the mound. That'll miss outside for ball 1.
Man, when you get to in the later innings, you want to see your pitcher getting out on top of the batter.
Yeah, you want to get ahead of those hitters, especially the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. You don't want to give them a freebie. That'll be fouled back into the screen.
That was bunt again?
That was a bunt, yes. That'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking at last inning, Jody, Caleb has not surrendered an earned run in this ball game. The run came as a result of that error at second base. That'll miss down low. So our count's now 2-1 on Tiemann. Tiemann hit into the oddball double play in the second inning when the runner was called for interference. Missed up high. Doesn't look like Winter's going to check him.
I can't believe they're not going to check him. He went.
Yeah, I mean, that's something kids got to learn there. You got to check that hitter. Because generally, if you ask for it, every umpire is going to give that to you. Well, Tiemann's hit by the pitch, so he'll move down to first, and that'll bring up to the plate Laprath, playing center field for Colome. Tiemann with a fairly big lead again over there.
This is a different Tiemann.
This is Leighton Tiemann
right
now, correct.
Laprath at the plate.
That's going to get away from Schroeder. The runner's going to move down to second. And Schroeder better look, or he might be going to third. Counting Laprath now 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, at this point, you got to get somebody up in the bullpen. Caleb's really starting to labor.
Well, you know, he's thrown 4 solid innings, no earned runs in the game so far. But he is probably at a point where he's probably getting tired, Jody. I mean,
yeah. And this is 7, 8, 9 batters. You don't.
Yeah, you don't want these 3 to get on and then have that top of the order coming up. Very dangerous top of the order for Colome. Counting Laprath, the 8 hitter is now 3 balls, no strikes. Still no one warming in the Winter bullpen.
He's done.
Adam missed down low, so Lapreth's going to move down to first. And on the wild pitch, Tiemann is going to move down to third, so that will put runners on the corners now with nobody out, and the number 9 hitter, Calvin Ringenshield, coming to the plate. Coach Hansen is going to take a visit to the mound, but
No, you got to pull him at this point. You don't. I don't agree with this. This is one of the times where you got to pull him.
yeah, we're at a pretty critical stage of the game here. You know, you like to leave your starter in there, but there's some obvious signs here, I think, where Caleb's getting pretty tired there. That's in there for a called strike. Runner Lapreth moved down to second on that pitch, so no balls, 1 strike now. Nobody out, and runners at second and third for Colome. That's going to be fouled out of play for strike 2.
One thing I learned about Calvin in that American Legion game, you're not going to throw a ball by him. He's going to foul everything off.
What's known as a pesky hitter then?
Yeah, he is a very pesky contact hitter. See?
Just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, Jody. Strike 3. You were saying?
Do you think it's possible I jinxed the poor man?
Well, it worked in Winter's favor tonight. So, anyway, now we have 1 out, runners in second and third, in the very dangerous top of the order for Colome coming to the plate, and Kelly O'Brien. That'll miss up high for ball 1. Kelly reached safely on a walk and grounded out on a bunt attempt in his 2 at-bats tonight. So 0 for 1 in the evening. That's down low, so the count will move to 2-0 now.
This is not a spot where you want to make a mistake.
It's in there for a called strike. That'll bring our count to 2 balls, 1 strike on O'Brien.
Kelly looking walk.
You know, he's a pretty aggressive batter from what I've seen, you know, through club season and all the years watching Kelly. I don't think he's looking walk.
Oh.
Missed inside for ball 3. Although he has not swung the bat this entire at-bat.
Forget about it. Get your batter.
Turgeon, the third baseman's not even trying to hold the runner over there, so. That'll be fielded by Turgeon. He's going to throw to first.
What a play.
Retire. Oh, and the runner at second was going. We're going to have a play at the plate here.
Oh.
Ball gets past Schroeder. He will be safe. Well, the end result is O'Brien is retired on the 5-3 put out. The runner Tiemann is going to come in to score on the error by Jaden Schroeder on the throw home. Lapreth will end up at third. So our score is now 3-1. We have 2 outs, and the batter is Drew Demers. Colome has a runner on third base. Oh, that was a tough one, Jody, because that throw was there.
Yep.
I don't know if Jaden got kind of blocked his view a little bit by Caleb.
He did.
They're both standing pretty close to one another there, but definitely Winter had a chance to record that out at home and not allow a run to score. That'll miss up high for ball 1.
No, Caleb looked like he was going to go for the ball and just faked at it and then pulled up, and that might have just distracted Jaden.
And, you know, Jaden as the catcher there has got to be yelling, let it go, let it go.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Coach. Communication.
Yes, it is. And, I mean, Baseball's always a thinking game as well as an athletic game. That one's in there for a called strike. And it's those little things like that, you know, oftentimes decide who wins and loses a ball game. So Winter hoping to minimize the damage here. With Demers batting, now has a 3-1 count and 2 outs. Jackson Kinzer and Holden Seaman next in order for Colome.
You're right in the teeth of that lineup again.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be skied out in the left field. Will Schroeder is under it.
And makes the catch.
He makes the one-handed reaching catch. Great catch by Will Schroeder to retire Demers. That will end the threat, and we're headed to the bottom of the fifth. Winter trails by a score of 3-1. Will Schroeder, Jaden Schroeder, and Cameron Biggins will be batting when we return.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden & Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one, so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Got a defensive change for Colome here as we start the bottom of the fifth. Kelly O'Brien, who was doing the catching, now moves to the mound at pitch, and Drew Demers, who was on the mound, will move to the catcher spot. So we still have the same battery, only they switch positions, and we're about to start the top of the fifth. Will Schroeder is going to lead things off for Winter. Winter trailing by a score of 3-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Got a little delay in the ball game if someone has lights on in their vehicle.
I think that's Greg English. I'm just having fun. There we go.
Leahy Bowl, of course, is known as a drive-in ballpark because you can park your car here and watch from above. So it's always one of those things that kind of pops in at many games, someone with a headlight. Schroeder swings and misses it. The first pitch for strike one.
A drive-in ballpark. I've never heard of that.
I believe if you look in the program here, I think that's in here. Either that or it was on the internet. I know I've seen it.
I believe you. And actually, it's a very accurate description.
Got a miss inside for ball one. So Schroeder now has a 1-ball, 2-strike count on him. Looks like Reese Middlesworth is in the on-deck circle, so we'll have a pinch hitter coming in for Jaden Schroeder. That one's in there for called strike 3, so Schroeder will be retired for out number 1 of the inning. Reese Middlesworth now coming in to hit again, batting for Jaden Schroeder.
Probably a re-entry.
I would imagine, yeah, because they have no action going on in the bullpen, which tells me Caleb will still be pitching, which means Jaden has to be catching.
Right.
Reese fouls that one off for strike 2.
You still nice and comfortable in this weather?
I'm a little cool now, but unfortunately with the plexiglass, so that one's in there for called strike 3. Reese Middlesworth is retired for out number 2. Cameron Biggins, leadoff hitter for Winter, now be coming up. Yeah, unfortunately, that plexiglass has so many marks on it that I cannot see the ball.
See through it.
Breaking ball just missed outside for ball 1. It's up high for ball 2.
Cameron wanted it. Did you see that? Just
Biggins 0 for 2 on the night. Fly ball to first base and a 6-3 ground out. Laid off that one, so that'll move the count to 3-0.
I'd like to see that matchup. Cameron Biggins versus Kelly O'Brien, Drew Demers on the base paths.
Well, Biggins draws the walk, so he's going to move down to first. That'll bring to the plate Caleb Brozick. Again, Winter sitting here with 2 outs and a runner on at first.
You got nothing to lose here.
Absolutely nothing to lose. If you record the out, we still have our number 2 hitter to start next inning. So I agree, Jody, you got to steal this base. You get him in scoring position, and who knows, we might get a run out of the inning.
Yeah. Cameron's not really been getting a big lead off over there at first. Seen that in the Legion games, here in the junior teener games. Or, excuse me, teener.
Biggins with a moderate lead. Not going on the pitch. Ball is
it's by him.
Over the center fielder's head. Going to be extra bases for Winter. Biggins is rounding third. He's coming home, and he will easily score. And Brozick is in safe at second base with an RBI double.
Did?
So, Winter now makes it a 3-2 ball game here in the 5th, and Riley Frazier now batting.
The official scorekeeper ruled that an error.
Did they rule that an error?
It should be.
You know, I couldn't see if he got his hand on that ball or not. Or if it was just a misjudge.
Hey,
and if it's a misjudge and no touch, it is a hit. But
the nice
anyway,
thing
official score did rule that an error, so there's no RBI on the play. But the score still remains 3-2. In a very dangerous Riley Frazier in batting. Frazier with a double on the night and a ground out to third base in his 2 at-bats. Missed up high for ball 2.
in the Legion game. So Kelly's got 3 innings in yesterday.
It's in there for a called strike, so Conan Frazier's 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, Jody, tight ball game here, 3-2, 1 out.
2 outs, actually. All this with 2.
Oh, that's correct, with the 2 strikeouts at the bottom. Swing and a miss, and that'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Frazier looking to get wood on the ball. That's hit up the middle.
Oh, and it's
gonna
through.
Be through the legs of the shortstop for an error, and that will tie the ball game as Caleb Brozick comes in easily to score.
Good hustle by Frazier.
Frazier moves down to second, so he'll end up at second. No RBI again on the error at shortstop, but our ball game is now tied at 3. Trevor Saxon will step in to bat for Winter again with a runner on at second and 2 outs. Saxon already on the night with 2 base hits. Frazier with a lot of speed, should be going on any kind of contact, so base hit here should give Winter back the lead.
Trevor feeling confident in there, getting them shoulders rolling, and
breaking ball missed outside for ball 1.
Bat swinging a little bit.
You know, he's seeing the ball well tonight. I'd be
Yes.
confident, too, with those 2 base hits. Cut on and miss for strike 1. That evens the count at 1-1 now on Saxon. It's in there for a called strike, so count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Cut on and miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. But Winter does score 2 to tie the ball game at 3. So after 5 in the books, we're all knotted at 3. 2 innings to go, folks. Colome will be sending Jackson Kinzer, Holden Tiemann, and Colin Stenson to the plate when we return.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house to remodel or new addition to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service. For more information on your next project, big or small, H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Got a pitching change here for Winter. Levi McClanahan now entering the game to pitch. Now McClanahan has entered Jordan Turgeon's spot in the batting order as Caleb Brozick now moves over to third. So again, Levi McClanahan now in to pitch, and Jordan Turgeon has left the game. Colome will send to the plate Jackson Kinzer to start things off here. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Very tight ball game, and this is a huge inning with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up, Jody. If we can get out of this without a run being scored, I like our chances.
At one point during the break in the innings, between innings, I had that exact thought. You're looking at right now, what, 3, 4, 5?
Mm-hmm. The meat of the order for Colome here batting.
This is the big inning for Colome offensively.
I missed outside for ball 2, so we have a 2-1 count now on Kinzer. Kinzer is one official at bat in the night, a single, as he had a sacrifice bunt in his other at bat. That'll fly into right field, and that will drop in there for a base hit. So Kinzer will start things off with a base hit. And that'll bring to the plate Holden Tiemann, playing first for Colome tonight.
I don't think John Clute saw that cleanly off the bat because
No, it looked like he didn't get a good read on that ball. Because it was one that I think,
he takes the extra step.
Earlier in the night with a little better lighting. I think John makes that catch. John's been having a great year in the outfield so far.
Big lead by Kinzer.
With the lefty on the mound, that's a dangerous thing to do. He is going.
Oh, and it's gone.
Ball is hammered into left field, and it is
into...
It just lands in the corner. It's not gone, but one run will come in to score. And Kinzer's in standing at Tiemann's in standing at second base with an RBI double, a monster RBI double.
That was a shot off the bat.
Jody, both of us thought that ball was out off of the bat. I'm surprised it banged off the fence as it did. Didn't miss being a home run by much. So Colome will retake the lead now 4-3, and they'll have a runner at second in the form of Holden Tiemann with nobody out. Throw down gets away. So runner Tiemann now moving to third with nobody out. Well, the batter is Colin Stenson now. We have a runner on third and nobody out, trailing by one here in the top of the sixth inning. That one's drilled down the line.
Oh, he's got him. Got him.
And the runner at third is out. Caught him going just a little too far. Tiemann being a little aggressive on the bases with a base running mistake. And he is gunned down by Caleb Brozick. Brozick makes the put out with the tag unassisted. And that will be out number one of the inning. Stenson will reach safe with the fielder's choice. Not a base hit. And that'll bring to the plate Isaac Corton. That erases that runner from third, and that is huge for Winter here in a 4-3 very tight ball game. First pitch is cut on and missed for strike one. Very headsy play
just
by
watching the
Caleb
replay
there.
Terrible camera work.
You could see right away Caleb's first instinct was to throw to first, and then he just kind of caught the runner Tiemann out of the corner of his eye. Taking just a little too big of a jump there, getting a little too aggressive, making a huge base running mistake, and Caleb able to beat him back to third, make the tag, and that is a huge out in this inning. Breaking ball in there for called strike three, and Corton is retired for out number two. Now with two outs, Colome still has a runner on at first, and the batter is Leighton Tiemann. McClanahan, a southpaw, with a very nasty breaking ball on that last pitch. That one's inside for ball one.
You know, the nice thing after the huge hit by Holden Tiemann, you saw the throw that they should have had, got away, Holden goes down to third. The team just kind of refocused, regrouped, if you will, and that's something they had trouble doing in the past after giving up a big play.
Right, and I mean, instead of, holding your heads down, you see Caleb Brozick make a huge play and steal that momentum right back. That's a game-saving play, potentially.
I got to go to Levi McClanahan, junior teener up, gives up the monster shot to dead left field. Struggled, made throw, but regroups, and he's now back into the strike zone.
Didn't phase him one bit,
right,
as he was able to retire Corton with the strikeout. Well, Tiemann tonight is 0 for 1. He hit into a double play and was hit by a pitch. That's in there for called strike two. Again, great job by McClanahan battling back from a 3-0 count. Batter Tiemann thinking he's going to get the free pass, and McClanahan comes in there and throws 2 strikes and says not going to happen so easily. Swing and a miss, that will retire Tiemann, and that will end the inning. Colome does get one off the monster triple by Holden Tiemann, so they'll retake the lead by a score of 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Due up for winner will be Levi McClanahan, Luke Engel, and John Clute when we return.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We got a great ball game here tonight. Colome has a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the sixth. The batter for Winter is Levi McClanahan. McClanahan with an outstanding job pitching last inning, keeping the game close. Has an 0-1 count. Well, Jody, over the weekend, I hear Levi McClanahan had a grand slam home run up in the Pier tournament.
Yes, he
for
did.
The junior teeners.
And that was against a very competitive, a very good Double-A squad, Sioux Falls Post 18? No. Sioux Falls West. This one's going to be tough.
That's going to be a tough play. Handled it short. Throw over to
beat it with
first.
his
It's
speed.
not in time. McClanahan will pick up an infield base hit to start off the inning. So tying run is on board. And our batter now will be number 17, Luke Engel, playing second base tonight. Oh, you're all right. Well, Luke Engel here coming in with nobody out and a runner on at first, tying run on board. Got to wonder, is Winter going to play for the tie here and maybe go for the bunt, Jody?
Levi's got a big lead, yeah.
Throwover's not going to be in time. Now, McClanahan
I
has
think he
2 grand slams
take
in
it
the
up.
year, is that correct?
Yes, he does. Prior to going to Pier for that tournament, he picked up an inside the park grand slam here that was a beautiful shot to the warning track here.
He squared the bunt, wasn't able to get it down, but we're going to steal the base, so McClanahan will be down at second safely. Bunt attempt was in there for a called strike, so 0-1 to count on Engel.
So then he goes.
I'll tell you what, down 1 here, Jody, I got to try a bunt again and put that
I
runner
was
to
just
third
thinking
with
that.
nobody out.
I agree. Or even with 1 out. I bunt for the single, but I try to move it down.
No bunt, but the pitch will get away. Winter will not have to bunt. Runner will move down to third. So now that runner's where you want him at third base, nobody out, and we have a 1-1 count on the batter, Luke Engel.
I don't want him there. I'm going to do the suicide squeeze right here. I'm going to drop this down, score the run, tie it up right here.
That'll get down low for ball, too. I'd have a hard time with that one, Jody, because...
Oh, come on. You're being too conservative here. Come on, coach. Oh, that was...
Well, with a 3-1 count here, I'd have to believe we might see the take sign on this one. It's in there for a called strike. He was taking all the way there, Jody.
Yeah, he was. Coach Hansen gives no more signals. It's just Luke versus Kelly O'Brien.
That'll miss down low, and Engel will move down to first, and that's going to put runners on the corners. And it looks like Ryan Sherman will re-enter the ball game, coming in to bat in John Klut's spot.
You know what? I like this.
Ryan earlier in the game hit a ground ball to second, reached safely on an error. Runners going. Oh! Ball is skied into shortstop, and catch is going to be made there. That will retire Ryan Sherman for out number 1 of the inning. I don't know if he missed a sign there or not, Jody, but with the runner going, he probably should have been taking there.
Yep. Coach Conant was over there talking to him as he was coming back, said, you missed something. But, Ryan was just under that, or else that's a big one in the gap.
Yeah, just missed that one and skied it to the shortstop. So now 1 out, runners on first and third, and the batter is Chris Nelson. Cut on and miss for strike 1. Runner will move down to second with no throw, so we got runners now second and third with 1 strike on Nelson.
So how do you feel about my suicide squeeze now?
Well, with nobody out, I probably wouldn't do it, but now with 1 out, I would be inclined to give it a try, Jody. Although I'd be more apt to do a safety squeeze here versus a suicide squeeze.
Right. I want to do the suicide. Let's just sell out and go for it. I'm kidding.
I remember you in softball, Jody. You were the same way. It was all or nothing, wasn't it?
There was no such...
Oh, Nelson's hit by the pitch. That's going to load the bases. So the bases are now loaded, nobody out, and Jaden Schroeder coming to the plate.
1 out, Coach.
Or 1 out, excuse me. Jaden, earlier this year, just hammered a ball in Platt over the fence. Let's see if we can strike lightning twice here. This would be a huge hit. Bases are loaded with 1 out, and again, Jaden Schroeder batting. Oh! Schroeder's hit by the pitch. He's going to move down to first, and our ball game is tied.
That's big.
Kelly O'Brien maybe getting a little frustrated on the mound, overthrew that one, and just planted it right in Jaden Schroeder's backside. So,
yeah.
Again, bases loaded, 1 out, and now the top of the order coming up for Winter here with the ball game tied here in the 6th inning. Winter looking potentially now to erupt and take over this ball game.
Now, let's. I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit here, but let's take a look at Colome's batting order coming up.
They have 8, 9, and 1. Lapreth, Ringing, Shield, and O'Brien coming up in the 7th.
You get the lead here, go 3 up, 3 down.
Get the ball game. Very good ball game here tonight, folks. Very fun one to watch.
You know, the last time we played Colome, it was a fun game here.
It was through 5 innings, very competitive that night, even though Winter did end up, I think, losing by a score of 10 runs.
I don't think it was 10, but I think they put 8 on us.
That one's in there for a called strike. Biggins on the night is 0 for 2. He did reach safely once on a walk, but fly out to first and a grounder to short.
Ooh.
Breaking ball will miss inside, so that's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll miss outside for ball 2. You know, Jody, from our days of coaching, I know Cameron Biggins is a pretty good bunter. This wouldn't be a bad idea in this situation now with the leadoff man up. Well, now he has 2 strikes, so you can't do it now. But count will go 2-2, so Biggins just looking to put the ball in place from here and bring that go-ahead run in. Colome's brought their infield in, looking to get the force out at home. That missed down low, and that will bring the count full.
They're right around there.
Only 1 out right now, so runners cannot take off in a 3-2 pitch with 1 out. That's driven up the middle for a base hit. One run's going to come in to score for sure. Another one is rounding and heading for home, and he's going to be in there safe. 2 runs come in to score on the RBI base hit by Cameron Biggins. Winter now with a 6-4 lead in the ball game. Huge, huge base hit. 2 RBIs for Biggins.
They're going to make a pitching change.
Jody, that's clutch hitting at its finest there. That's just fun.
Cameron Biggins, that was a perfect at-bat. You watch this pitch. We got it here. We're watching the replay now. Just, that one was low.
Yeah, he actually got behind in the count. Was disciplined enough to take those balls out of the zone, get back in the count where O'Brien had to kind of groove one and got the pitch he wanted to swing at, and boom, there it went.
Just a beautiful hit, right dead center.
A Winter now with a 6-4 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. 3 outs away from a shocking victory, considering, first game of the year. We lost 17-1. Virtually the same two lineups in 2 innings. Just shows what an outstanding job Coach Jonathan Hansen has done with this group of boys, and he's got them playing some good baseball right now.
They all believe that they're always in this game. You may have saw a little bit after the big hit by Holden Tiemann to left field, straightaway left corner. They're kind of a little bit of frustration, but they gathered themselves quickly.
and Winter has, to their credit, they've made some outstanding defensive plays tonight. Comes to mind like that huge play Caleb made at third to retire Holden Tiemann, a little base running blunder. And another play where Drew Demers was on second trying to take advantage of Winter and get an easy steal to third. Caleb again with a great play. So, Winter's come through and played some great defense tonight when they needed to. And both times Caleb was involved. So let's see if that can translate offensively. Caleb already with 1 RBI in the night.
Nope.
Looking to pick up a big one. Oh, that's right. It was ruled an error afterwards, wasn't it? The time will be called if someone has lights on over on the left field side.
There, they got it. Doug, 1 down.
1 out, runners on first and second, and Winter looking to hopefully add some more runs here. That'll miss outside for ball 1.
What you looking at, Coach? Oh, it's Holden Tiemann.
Should note we were so excited with all the offense there. There was a pitching change, and Holden Tiemann now in pitching for Colome. That's going to be hit down to first base. He'll make the play unassisted. It will advance both runners, though, so it puts both runners now in scoring position at second and third with the unassisted put out there at first. And a very dangerous batter in Riley Frazier coming to the plate. Riley with a double tonight. And he reached safely on an error at shortstop and also a grounder to third. But Riley's a contact hitter, and in this situation here, don't want to jinx us, but this is the guy I want batting with 2 runners on and 2 outs.
Yeah, I agree with that thought process completely. Good speed on the bases. Any kind of contact that gets through is going to score both runs.
Breaking ball will miss up high, and the count will go even at 1 ball, 1 strike on Frazier. Yeah, all year long, Frazier's done an outstanding job of getting wood on the ball and putting the ball in play. That'll go foul, so he's going to have to do it now with a 1-2 count. Going to have to battle with 2 strikes. That's not going to be easy. Huge opportunity here for Winter to open this ball game up. Already leading by 2 in the bottom of the 6th. A base hit score, or a base hit here would score 2 runs and just be huge.
Oh, that breaking ball.
That one's in there for a called strike. So Frazier is called out looking, and that will end the inning. So we're headed to the 7th. Winter 3 outs away from a victory, leading by a score of 6-4. Colome will be sending Andrew Lapreth, Calvin Rangenshield, and Kelly O'Brien to the plate when we return.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl, and what an outstanding ball game we've had tonight. Both teams playing extremely well. We have a 6-4 ball game here, Winter leading in the top half of the 7th and final inning, unless we should go to extra innings. Andrew Lapreth is going to lead things off for Colome. On the mound, still doing the pitching, is Levi McClanahan. Now, Ryan Sherman has re-entered the game, so he is playing right field for Winter.
This is Cole Dufek at the plate. Chase Dufek.
Okay, we have a pinch hitter in Chase Dufek entering the game for Lapreth.
Yep.
Ball was high for ball 1.
Number 7 is on deck.
That'll miss outside for ball 2. Jeremiah Yeaman.
Yep.
On deck, looks like it's Jeremiah Yeaman coming into the game to bat for Calvin Ringinshield. That's going to miss outside for ball 3. Well, we'll have to see if Levi can battle back here on a 3-0 count. You don't want to give that free pass to that number 8 hitter here in this situation. That one's up high, and Dufek will move down to first with the leadoff walk.
This is Jeremiah Yeaman.
Okay, Jeremiah Yeaman now pinch hitting. Jeremiah Yeaman now in the game, pinch hitting. It's the number 9 hitter for Calvin Ringinshield. A winner right now needs to look at this as that runner on first means nothing. That's going to get away from Schroeder, but runner Dufek is not going to run down, so that's 5 straight balls thrown by McClanahan here, Jody.
Lights again. Why would you want to leave in the top of the 7th?
In a tight ball game like this, yes. Well, we have a 1-0 count. Batter is Jeremy Yeaman. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you remember in the junior teener game, Jack Yeaman got turned on one on an inside pitch and put it right down on the line, left field line. So he is a dangerous hitter. Pitch
cut
just
on
like
a
that.
miss for strike 2. Getting that runner on first with a 2-run lead really means nothing. The out is huger than the run at first. Oh, ground ball be hit over to Saxon. He's going to have a tough time making it, but he does make the play unassisted. That will retire Yeaman for out number 1 of the inning. Dufek will move down to second on the play. So top of the order now coming up for Colome in the form of Kelly O'Brien, followed by Drew Demers. That one's fouled into the screen for strike 1.
This is just baseball. This is why so many people have a romantic affair with the game of baseball.
You know, over the years, Jody, I mean, obviously baseball's my favorite sport, and I've had people tell me, how can that be? It's such a boring game. And they just need to come to a game like this and sit here. It's one of the most gut-wrenching, intense ball games ever invented by mankind, without a doubt. That's skied into center field. Biggins has to had to run quite a ways to get there, but he's
routine
there. That's going to retire O'Brien. So there's now 2 outs in the ball game, and Drew Demers coming up as the last hope for Colome here.
This has been a fun game.
No matter how it turns out, yeah, this has just been an absolutely fun game and just a pleasure to call this one. That'll go down third base line, and Demers will reach safely with an error there.
Let's just add some drama to it by not putting your glove on the ground.
So that'll put runners now on first and third, runners at the corners with 2 outs, and a very dangerous hitter in Jackson Kinzer coming to the plate.
In all honesty, I hope Coach Hansen's considering this. But I pitch out. I bat to Stinson. He's not shown me anything as a cleanup hitter that he's going to.
Well, you do it, and it's Holden Tiemann that would be on deck, though.
Kinzer then Tiemann?
Oh, yeah, it's Kinzer then Tiemann. So if you put Kinzer on, you're going to face Holden Tiemann.
No, I don't do that. Nope, definitely don't do that. His last at-bat, he was dialed in on Levi.
His last at-bat, the worrisome part about that is we've seen a very long foul ball, the type that could have been out of this place.
No, it was fair.
What?
Yeah, he got a double off that down in that corner.
Okay.
And then
well,
got him at
very
third.
Dangerous hitter here in the form of Jackson Kinzer. Runners on the corners.
This is
we
why
have
you
2
play
outs,
the game.
And here we go. First pitch. Be missed outside for ball 1. Runner will move down to second. So now runners on at second and third with 2 outs and a 1-0 count. That's going to be driven out in the right field, and that'll drop to the ground as a base hit. Both runs come in to score, so our ball game is now tied. Kinzer will end up at second with a 2 RBI stand-up double. Dramatic double to tie the ball game. So now the batter is Holden Tiemann.
That was just a great hit.
We got a pitching change?
I think we're going to go. I think you're going to see Nick Lance come in here.
Well, we got a pitching change here, folks, with a 6-6 game and 2 outs in the 7th as Nick Lance now coming in to pitch for Winter. So, Jody, you want to take a break?
You want to keep it here?
We'll be back in 90 seconds.
I got you.
Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
Well, we're back live and on the air here at Leahy Bowl in the top of the 7th. Colome has just tied the ball game in very dramatic fashion with a 2 RBI double by Jackson Kinzer. Colome now trying to look at taking the lead in the form of Holden Tiemann, batting with a runner in scoring position at second and 2 outs. And Nick Lance now in pitching for Winter, looking to shut Colome down so the Winter bats can maybe go score a walk-off victory.
Oh,
It's in there for a called strike. So Tiemann now down in an 0-2 hole.
Looked like it broke back into him, almost like a screwball.
There's the set and throw up high for ball one. So count will move to 1-2 now on Tiemann. I like Nick's choice of a high fastball there, Jody.
I do too.
Oftentimes that's going to be a quick way to get a batter out on an 0-2 hole.
I'd like to see him go back there.
Oh, that will miss up high and get off Schroeder's glove. Runner will move down to third on the pass ball. Count moves to 2-2 on Tiemann.
You know what?
Well, Jody, we absolutely got to get this out. I would have to think what you were telling me when we were at commercial break. I'd put Tiemann on here.
Not now. 2-2 count, I go fastball, fastball. You got the young reliever in, I go in to beat him.
That'll miss outside for ball three.
If you
Again,
miss here,
Jaden Schroeder struggling to glove the ball. Well, we got a very big payoff pitch coming up here.
Oh,
that'll be fouled out of play. We're going to do it again. Count will remain full on Tiemann.
they're going to have to find that one on top of the Votech building over there. That was a monster
I figured
shot.
that one ended over in the football field somewhere. 3 balls, 2 strike, the count. Here's the pitch. It'll miss outside. Tiemann will draw the walk and move down to first.
So nothing hurts?
Nothing really hurt by that. I wouldn't want to groove one where he could just slap it in for a base hit somewhere. I'd make him work for that by putting it a little bit out of the zone. So I think that's a good move on behalf of Winter. Well, Colin Stenson now batting. Stenson is 0 for 2 on the evening. He did reach safely on a walk.
Oh, here he comes.
There's going to be a play at the plate here, and he'll be in safe. Colome retakes the lead.
Got to make the throw.
That will allow Tiemann to go down to second and put him in scoring position. So Colome retakes the lead by a score of 7-6. Again, we still have 2 outs. Batter's Colin Stenson. That'll be fouled off for strike 1. So the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike on Stenson. Winter's going to be sending up Trevor Soction, Levi McClanahan, and Luke Engel in their half of the 7th.
You got me cheating, looking ahead.
That'll miss outside for ball 2. Runner Tiemann again was moving on the pitch and had a very dangerous lead there, the type of lead where he's begging to get picked off. That'll miss outside for ball 3.
Nick's just got to stay within himself here. Don't overthrow. Just get back into the strike zone. Give your defense a chance behind you.
That'll miss down low for ball 4, so Stenson will move down to first. And I'll put runners now at first and second and bring to the plate Isaac Curtan. Curtan is 0 for 3 on the evening with a fly ball to center field, an unassisted put out at first, and a strikeout. Winter in desperate need of an out here to get out of this inning and get their bats going.
Oh. Just throw strikes.
Looks like Nick is overthrowing
Yes.
to me, Jody. He's trying to blow it past him. He just doesn't need to do that. Just throw it in there for a strike and make him swing the bat.
Yep.
Defense is playing great behind you. Don't need to overthrow here.
There you go.
That'll miss outside for ball 2.
I think this is the man we want at the plate batting. What'd you say? Cortan's 0 for 3?
Yeah, we absolutely have to make him swing the bat here.
There you go.
That's in there for a called strike. So the count will move to 2-1. Yeah, and Cortan has hit the ball hard a couple times tonight, but is 0 for 3 on the evening.
It's the matchup you want. With runners on
Righty
first and
versus
second.
righty.
Yep.
That'll miss outside for ball 3. Runner's going at third. Swung on and missed on the pitch. So that'll bring the count full. Both runners are going. Colome executes a double steal. Count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes on Cortan. Big pitch coming up here.
That double steal means nothing.
No, we simply need to get the batter out. You're correct.
We got a strike. That's all we were looking for. Now we need another one.
Pitch will miss outside. That's ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. So runners would have moved and advanced anyway. So very tense situation here, Jody. We got the bases loaded, 2 outs, and Leighton Tiemann coming to bat. Chase Dufik is on deck. Chase began the inning, started everything off. Again, pitches outside for ball 1. Very uncharacteristic of Nick tonight. A lot of control problems here.
Just needs to check his footwork.
Just regroup, throw strikes, make the hitter swing. That'll miss down low for ball 2. That's driven out in the center field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit.
Oh, they got
1 run comes in to score, and the bases will remain loaded. Tiemann with a big RBI single there. That brings in Holden Tiemann, his brother, in to score. So the bases remain loaded, and the man who started off the inning, Chase Dufik, coming to the plate with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Dufik began the inning with a walk. Colome now with a 2-run lead here as they score 4 to retake the lead by a score of 8-6. That's fouled off for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Dufik now down in an 0-2 hole here. Balk is called, so that's going to allow the runner Stenson to come in and score, now making the score 9-6. Both runners will advance because of the balk. The pitch, even though it was pretty clearly a strike, is a no pitch, so count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes.
Doug, I didn't see what he did. I have no idea what the balk was.
I don't think he came to a full and complete pause.
Man.
First is open, so winner's going to have to make the throw.
Jaden Schroeder.
Good job by Jaden Schroeder to recover, make the throw on the drop third strike, and that will end the inning. Colome with a huge inning now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. So they now take a 9-6 lead as we head into the bottom of the 7th. In the 7th, winner will set up Trevor Sockshin, Nick Lance, and Luke Engel when we return.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry Kane keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top-grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or, for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
Well, welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We've had an outstanding ball game tonight, folks, no matter how this turns out. Colome now with a 9-6 lead here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. First pitch into Trevor Saction is a ball, so with a 1-0 count. Well, Winter needs to battle back here by getting some guys on base, Jody, any way they can here to start off the inning. And if they get on base, who knows, anything can happen.
Well, we saw it defensively. They had to refocus and regroup, come back, make a couple critical plays defensively. Let's see if they can do that as a group offensively here. You're right. They're going to have to come up with some.
Yeah, if Winter's going to win it, it'll be in dramatic fashion. They're going to have to score 4 here, or at least 3 to tie. Pitch is cut on and missed, so the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes now in Saction. Looked like he may have chased one out of the zone there, Jody. And, you know, in this situation, you got to know your situation. A walk's a good thing. You got to get on base any way you can, so don't chase out of the zone. That'll be cut on and missed for strike 3, and Saction will be retired for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Nick Lance. That'll miss outside for ball 1.
You know, just looking at that pitch, you said he chased inside. He did. That was 3-1.
And there's such a big difference between a 3-1 count and a 2-2 count.
Yeah.
That one's going to be grounded over to second, and play will be made. Lance will be retired for out number 2 of the inning. So Winter down to its last hope in the form of Luke Engel.
We'll see if they think it does.
Winter down to its last out here. Luke Engel at the plate. It's in there for a called strike 1.
Whoa.
That'll miss inside, and even to count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't you wear that? Turn, wear it.
You gotta wear it. You got. Well, you look at it, what we can learn from this, Jody. Our first 2 batters, you know, we chased a pitch that was low. We're down by 3. You need that walk. Here you had a chance to wear one. That's runners in first and second potentially with nobody out, and who knows what happens. Cut on and miss, and that'll even account at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll miss outside for ball 3, so count goes full on Engel. Well, if Engel reaches, Ty Bolton has stepped into the on-deck circle to pinch hit for Ryan Sherman. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3, and that will end the ball game. It was a great game, but Colome wins it by a final score of 9-6 with a big comeback victory, scoring 5 in the 7th inning. to come from behind and win the game by a final score of 9-6. Well, Jody, kind of a heartbreaker for Winter, but again, it does show tremendous improvement on these boys. So, I mean, you just got to like the fact we get better every game, and got to hope sooner or later that starts turning into some victories.
Yeah. As we were talking about, excuse me, another moral victory. Don't want any more moral victories as we head to regions. We want some victories.
We want real victories. But and you can just see it. I mean, with this group of boys and improvement,
yes,
the potential is certainly there.
Yeah. Again, we see great strides defensively. It started on the mound.
Yep, with Caleb Brodzick on the mound pitching.
Well, you can even go to Levi after that. Even Nick down the stretch. It all starts on the mound. They did a nice job defensively. You know, the official line, I think Colome had 9 runs on 5 hits. They committed 3 errors. Winter had 6 runs on 5 hits. They had 3 errors. Nearly a identical game except for some walks, some hit batters by both teams. So,
well, I mean,
I'm happy.
It was a great game, but you know, kind of a frustrating loss for Winter. But all you can do is learn from this and move on to the next game now. When is the next action for the Teeners?
They're going to play on Saturday out in Rapid City.
Saturday in Rapid City, be an away doubleheader for the boys.
Yep.
And you know, earlier this year they had a couple of good battles with Rapid City, so we'll see if the growth continues there. That'll be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, you can't quit now. Caleb and I were having a conversation today. And, you know, we both felt, based on the last time we played Colome and the improvement that we had seen, they pitched Drew Demers and Kelly O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
That's their 1-2 pitchers.
It isn't like, and then they followed off with Holden Tiemann.
Right.
Colome threw their best pitching at us tonight. The same pitching earlier in the year beat us by a score of 17-1 in 2 innings and virtually embarrassed us. Tonight, I mean, we were 1 out away from a win. Colome was down to its last out. Yeah, they had the runners on, but, you know, we get that out there, and we get a dramatic win, and, you know, it's one of those where it's just that close.
That's why we keep coming back.
Yes, it is, Jody. Well, that's all I have, Jody.
But we've learned we don't do it from the dugout. We like doing it from up here. Because
I do got to agree. I much prefer being up here than I do being in the dugout. Well, Jody, I have nothing more.
I don't either. For Doug Sherman, this is Jody Brozick saying thank you for watching Winter Warriors Live coverage, winterwarriorslive.com coverage of Teener baseball between Colome and Winter. Colome victorious tonight by a score of 9-6, coming up with 5 runs in the top of the 7th. With that, our next action will be back here on Saturday as we're going to have the amateur invite. I know that Miller will be in that, Winter Colome, and I think Gregory. Check back at Winter Warriors Live Facebook page for the exact schedule. For Doug, this is Jody. Good night.